Welcome to Awakening You channel. If you appreciate what we do, please support us. Thank you. Dear brothers, I am Adama. Today, we will end our journey to Telos. There's not much to comment on this chapter, I'll just leave a message. The time is to look inside, to seek your own cleansing, your own ascension. Don't feel selfish for not looking out for your brothers and sisters who are going through difficult times. Everyone on this planet, at this moment, is harvesting their harvest, whatever form it may take. Everyone is where they need to be. Each one is what it needs to be. Fear nothing. Do you yourself know what your path will be like in a few seconds? No, you don't know. So why worry about someone else's path? You are living a special moment on this planet, the separation of the wheat from the chaff. Where there are two poles, the light and the shadows. And every being, every inhabitant of this planet, will be attracted to one side. But it is important to say that being attracted to the shadows is not just vibrating evil, these will be at the core of the shadows. Being in the shadow vibration is being afraid, not trusting, judging, criticizing, discriminating, all the feelings that you know are not of the light. If you vibrate one of these feelings, you are in the shadows, because your vibration is compatible with the shadows. Now if you trust, if you look inside yourself, if you seek your heart, if you seek to look at everything with love, if you seek to walk within the perspective of love, you will increasingly be attracted by the light, and depending on that you emanate, the attraction becomes stronger and stronger. Likewise the shadows. The moment is individual. Don't look the other way. Why do you look at each other's path? Because you are afraid that that path will reach you. Never forget, the fear you emanate returns, exactly the same as the fear you have. So why connect to that or why emanate fear of something that is probably not in your path, but if you keep connecting with it, suffering, talking, expanding that energy, you are connecting with it. And that will be part of your journey at some point. Understand this. Look at your own path, which is no longer easy. You are being prepared for ascension. Everything is happening with this goal. Your walks are already complex enough for you to stop and look at the other's walk. At this moment, I would only say one thing, do it for Gaia. Help the planet. Emanate light to Gaia. Gaia suffers with every wound on her skin, whatever type it may be. Emanate light to Gaia, so that she recovers quickly, so that the wounds do not hurt so much. Don't worry about who is on the surface of the planet. Look at the planet. Because you will ascend together with him. You will take the same path that Gaia is already taking. But only if you remain in love, focused exclusively on your journeys. Forget the others. Look at the planet. Each one is reaping what they sowed, at some point in their soul's journey. Many cannot understand this. They do not believe that what they did in past lives is reflected in their current life. It's a shame, because this would answer so many questions they ask and can't find the answers to. But they insist on not believing. It is their choice, and they will go through a lot until they open their minds and hearts to realize that they are not wonderful beings as they imagine they are, that they have already made a lot of mistakes, and that now the time has come to clean up all that. So this is a time, when each of you needs to do it for yourself, not for the other. The only exception to all this are your children. You father, you mother, need to take care of them. But care with love, not with arrogance, not with authoritarianism. You need to bring your children to love, so that they, later on, remain by your side. Understand as you wish. My brothers, the moment is critical, but at the same time wonderful. Because the time has come for those brothers who want to effectively ascend, to walk this path, effectively. Look at the planet, just the planet. Everyone is going through what they need to go through. You are, as I would say, with a notebook in your hands, in which each page is a victory, and you receive affection. When you reach the end of the notebook, if all the pages are stamped, you will ascend. So load this notebook with lots of love. Look at each lesson with lots of love, so that you get the stamp, otherwise they disappear from the notebook, and the pages return to being blank. I'm not scaring you, I'm just telling the truth. As you care about each other, you connect with their energy. And this energy is not yours. Learn this. When you suffer the suffering of others, you connect to that energy, and attract it to your journey. But it is not part of your journey. So why connect with her? Do you want to add more pages to your notebook? So you will effectively never reach the end. Change your consciences. Everyone looks out for themselves, because God the Father or Mother is looking out for everyone, no matter how much the opposite may seem. Everything that is happening on your planet is part of the process, it was already expected and known. You are not the ones who need to worry about anyone. This is our action, not yours. The moment now for everyone is to look at their journey, forget about the journey of others. Think about it. Every time you look at a brother and suffer with him, you add a leaf to your notebook. And will you go through his suffering the same way he did? It will be. Or will you be tied up in that suffering? Disconnect from all connections you have. Do some work with Saint Germain, and ask him to disconnect all connections you have made with anyone, including your children, as they are independent souls. You are just caring, educating, making them grow, but you don't need to be tied to them, and neither are they tied to you. Everyone is free. No one needs to be tied to anyone. The connection that exists, and that should always exist, is that of love. This is never broken. Once created, it is never broken again, unless you become a being of non-light, otherwise the bond of love is never broken. When I talk about connections, they are mental connections, in which you try to manipulate, make the other do what you want, induce the other, or let yourself be led. These connections need to be closed. Ask Saint Germain to do this and transmute them all into love and light. The connections of love are never broken. So my brothers, we end our journey to Telos here. The other 3 books must be read, but are not part of this journey. The journey ends here. Which doesn't stop us from meeting again soon, but the journey ends here. If you can't or don't want to buy the next books, that's fine, they'll just reinforce the concepts you've learned so far. Keep exchanging experiences. Continue within the love and light. Make connections with us. We are always open-hearted to welcome you. Be sure of that. All intraterrestrial beings are ready for each one of you, you just need to connect with us with love and with lots of light. And we will be delighted to teach you how to overcome obstacles, to bring each stamp, from each sheet, more easily, from your walk notebook.